Hello and welcome. I hope you guys and girls are well and enjoying your day. You join me here for a box opening review of this MPH speedometer or speedometer, whatever you want to, however you want to pronounce it. I bought this for my Sim Dash rebuild. I'll go into details for that in a bit. I will leave the links for this down below for you guys and girls who may be interested in buying this for yourself, for your car, whatever, motorbike, whatever you got. It does work on boats as well. It's an Amazon link, but what I suggest is do your research, have a look around. You may be able to find it cheaper elsewhere, so please do look around for it. Now, for you longer term subscribers, you're going to know where I'm going now with this next bit. But for those people that are new to the channel and watching this video for the first time, like I said, I bought this for my SymProjects rebuild. What is that? SymProjects takes a bit of software and a bit of hardware. It's not the only kind of way it does it, not the only manufacturer that does it out there. There's a thing called Arduino as well, it does similar, the same and even more than SymProjects do. But what it does fundamentally it takes telemetry from a PC game or a simulator, such as American Truck. There's quite a few out there that do it. If you've got a certain game in mind and you're not sure, do Google research and find out whether the game actually has telemetry in it to be read, and if it does, if it doesn't have telemetry, it's pointless even going to the next step. If it does, then you've got the world's your oyster. But anyway, what it does is it takes telemetry from said game or simulator, takes it through with the software and puts it through a printed circuit board, and then transmits it to a real life working gauge like this one. Now it also can work with instrument clusters like the thing you get in your car. It can work with selected ones, not all of them. If it has a CAN bus with it or some sort of CAN bus system, it may not be able to communicate with that CAN bus. You're kind of forced to go down the Arduino route with an Arduino CAN bus shield. That's a completely different video. There's lots of videos out there that discuss how to do that. I'm not doing that today. I'm just reviewing this. Like I said, the box has been a bit battered, unfortunately. Like I said, with my RPM gauge, it came with that. And the RPM gauge or tacho was a lot more beaten up than this. This one survived, and that's just how it literally, once I got it out of the package, how it looked. I'm putting my finger on there deliberately. There's a QR code underneath there, and I did sort of briefly scan it, and it comes up with I think a telephone number or website, and I don't want it to broadcast that on the video. But anyway, let's take a look at the box. I think there's another one on no, just go around here. I'm just making sure that, so there's nothing on the bottom of the box, it's all on the top of that box. Let me just cover that back up so you guys can't read it. It's all upside down, which doesn't help. Let me redo it the right way, this way. There we go. Made in China, obviously. 160 mph max. What do you get once you open the box? Once you open the box, you get a very similar situation to the RPM gauge or tacho. All important instructions or manual. English, whatever you want to pronounce it. Please feel free, if you can, pause it and read through that if you like. It is also on the Amazon website what the instructions are. Please feel free to pause that. There's nothing on the other side. Please keep your instructions. People throw them away. I can understand why, but I say keep them. Let me fold them back up. Or attempt to fold them back up. Put them to one side, put them to that side. Now, what else do you get in the box? Here's the cable. Again, my focus, my camera's not great. Well, I'm going to take the whole thing out because I can't reach my Backlight claws. So I'm going to take the whole thing out. If I grab it by the side, and try and not reveal being awkward. There we go. Now I can get that out the way. Oops. Right, the cable was in the bottom. That's the gauge. Let's have a quick look at the cable. As you can see, it's got the little terminal, and the cable's on there. Let's have a quick look at the back quickly. You see there's more pins there than there are bits of cable. If I show you, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 there. Trying to count them in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, 5, so 10 pins there. Now look at that. Doesn't look like that many cables in it. So I wonder what those extra pins could do. They could be anything. If you want to break your gauge finding out, by all means, please do. But we have to now tip it the other way round, so you guys can see what the gauge, how the pin layout is. But there are more pins there, so possibilities for other things. It might be optional extras, which this particular gauge doesn't have. I've just noticed also on the side there. To pause that, if you wish. The other one might have had that as well. I didn't even clock that. Oh well, too late now. And that's the front. So it goes from 0 to a maximum of 160. This, you can use this to change your trip and everything else. I'm guessing that bottom one is 0, even though the 0's here, but I guess that is 0. So that's 5, that's 10, that's 15, that's 20 miles an hour. See, it's easier to work out what the increments are. So yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and so on and so forth. As you can see, it's all wrinkled. That's because there's a plastic sheath on this, or plastic covering. I'm going to keep that on until after I've completely installed it, and everything else. The back binnacle is just got thumb screws. I didn't actually discuss that in the other one, but it's just thumb screws on it. Another RPM gauge one, but it's fairly straightforward. That whole bit unscrews, that bit comes off, this bit then goes through the hole, you clamp this bit on the back, and you're good to go. But that concludes the first part of the video, which is a box opening part of the video. Hopefully the next bit of the video will be me with it on my desk with SymProjects running, and just giving it a basic test to see how it runs and how it works. So hopefully you'll see me in that bit of the video. I'll see you there. Hello and welcome back to the second part of the video of the speedometer, or speedo, some people's or whatever, or odometer, some people pronounce it. Anyway, As you can see, we've got it on my desk, or my desk, and I've got it crudely wired up. Do not do this at home unless you're bench testing, and even then, just be mindful of what you're doing. But for those people that are interested and doing a project similar, the red wire goes to the positive side of the board, the black wire goes to the ground side of the board, and the blue one goes to, in this instance, the speedo side of it, or speed. It says SPD on it, and the white one you might not be able to see it because it's a white box just here. You can just about nearly maybe see it. That is again for your backlight, backlight option. Weirdly enough, when I've powered this up, it gave me the second option, so I don't know why my other one is not doing that. I might have to have a look at that again and see what's going on, or see if there's a way of setting it properly. Anyway, I digress. Let's fire it up so you guys and girls can see what it does when you fire it up. There you go, you get a little sweep. Let's go into configure and then go into speed and then turn on, and it should be relatively straightforward. There we go. It's got the warning indicator set to 80 by the looks of it, and a beeper, and it flashes at you and keeps on flashing at you. But there you go. It's again fairly straightforward to do. I'm looking forward to having that, and I'm looking forward to seeing it going for when we get it set up on its get the whole thing set up all together. But that concludes the second part of the video. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to like. If you didn't enjoy it for any reason, please feel free to dislike. Please leave comments down below as well. Keep them clean, keep them constructive. If you know anyone else may also enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out a lot, and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and want to see future videos of me actually rebuilding this, my SymProjects, and anything else I'm working on, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so as soon as you're aware, as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.